Hi guys, and welcome back to another episode of my Pokemon Battle Series, the School of Hard Knocks. So throughout this episode, like every other, we'll be jumping on to the Pokemon Global Link Battle Spot ladder, playing under the Championship Battle rules, which are the equivalent rule set of the VGC 2017 season. So we kicked off the week yesterday with a really fun, amazing team. Thank you so much. A shout out again to Cooleen, Tman, for giving me the team to play this week. So hopefully you guys at home are enjoying it. It's going to be extremely fun to play the rest of this week, and we'll see if we continue it into next week as well. The thing is, we didn't get off to a great start yesterday, did we? But we're learning the team as we go, so hopefully today is going to prove and kind of produce some better results. But we'll see what happens. It's an extremely fun team to play with, and I hope you guys are enjoying it. So in other news as well, we have just finished the International Challenge over the weekend. So we played that Friday, a tiny bit on Saturday, and then the majority we had a mad slog on Sunday, recording all the rest of the games there, and we finished up, I think we probably, our rating would have been about 1800, I think, or in the low 1800s where we finished, so not too bad. But I've recorded all the games from the IC, and I will be putting them up, as I've said before. I will be gone on holiday for 2 weeks to Mexico in a couple of weeks time, so instead of having downtime when I'm away, I thought I'd record the IC and then upload it each day while I'm away, and that should kind of cover us until I'm back, and then we can get back into the School of Hard Knocks and all sorts of other things. Other news is the MBL, the Multi-Battle League. So this weekend saw the live stream draft of the tournament. So basically how it's set up is the tournament is divided up into teams of 2 players. And these 2 players are really well-known top VGC battlers, really well-known Poketubers from around the globe, and we're all coming together thanks to Duncan Knee Deep, who has organised this tournament with Beryl and kind of put this together. So it's going to be really fun. So the draft was pretty much each team taking in turns throughout the list of Pokemon that we had available to pick Pokemon and create a squad ready to go into the tournament. So the tournament will be starting in a few weeks time. I will let you know on the channel when to expect things, but stay tuned for this Saturday in particular, because there will be a special episode with me and my teammate, who is Hibiki, and he has an amazing YouTube channel, guys. So if you haven't checked out his YouTube channel already, or you don't know who he is, I'll be surprised for one, but do go and check it out. He is an absolutely top class guy, and I'm so excited. I can't wait to get into the tournament. We've got a really good team, and I think it's going to be really cool. And I think we're going to work really well together. So I'm super hyped for this. So hopefully you guys are as well. Our first match, I'm not sure when that's kind of scheduled yet, but we will be getting around to that. And as I say, I will let you know as soon as I do know anything further. But we are going to jump onto the Battle Spot ladder. We're going to select this super fun team that Tman, Cooleen, has kindly donated to us this week, which is Tapu Bulu, Arcanine, Xurkitree, Celesteela, Dragonite, and Nihilego. So, going to be a lot of fun. We've got 3 Ultra Beasts in there, a Tapu, a Dragonite, and an Arcanine. So, really, really cool cast of Pokemon there. And let's see how far we can take it up. What music are we going to go with today? League Title Defense. So yeah, we'll go with that. I want to say about team review episodes, but I don't want to spoil anything, so I'm just going to leave it. But we'll be back tomorrow anyway on another note with our QR code series, so do keep those suggestions coming in, guys. We do have a list of those building up, so just keep them coming in. And we have our first opponent of the day from the United Kingdom, Mobile Man, and he is running a team of Ninetales, Alolan Sandslash, Pheromosa, Gyarados, Alolan Muck, and Tapu Koko. So what are we going to do against this? There's the Hail Core, which is going to be a bit problematic. But Celesteela doesn't do too bad against them. We might want to bring the Xurkitree as well, because the Xurkitree would be pretty nice to kind of deal with, get the electric terrain boost, deal with the Gyarados as well. We probably are going to need Arcanine here for the Intimidate and those fire type stabs as well. Let's just double check to see the speeds of things, if we can have a quick look. Okay. So let us lead with Arcanine and Celesteela, or we could. I don't want to bring Dragonite to this game just because of the ice weakness that it's got. Even though it's got an Assault Vest, it's still not going to be. It's going to be really hard to kind of get it going. What are we going to do? We'll bring the Xurkitree, and we might need the Dragonite to take care of the Muk, though. That's the only thing. I could bring the Dragonite in the back, I guess. Should I bring the Dragonite in the back? Yeah, let's bring the Dragonite in the back. Because the Dragonite has got Bulldoze, so it's going to be quite handy for, you know, just hitting the Muk, reducing the speed of things like Pheromosa and Tapu Koko if we can get it in certain situations like that. So, the electric terrain goes up. I don't mind because we've got the Xurkitree. We just need to try and protect it a little bit. So we see my opponent lead off with the Ninetales and the Pheromosa. So we will get an Intimidate off onto that Pheromosa, which is nice. We probably won't. We were not going to be able to stop the Aurora Veil though, which is a bit unfortunate. And we've also got to be really careful of the potential all-out pummeling from that Pheromosa. So I think here what I'm going to do is go for just a Flare Blitz into the Ninetales, and I'm going to go for a... should I go for Heavy Slam or a Flamethrower? I'm going to go for a Heavy Slam into the Pheromosa. Just in case it U-turns out into like the Tapu Koko or something like that. I'll be kicking myself though if that Alolan Sandslash does come in on that slot. So we just see the Pheromosa protect here. Probably see the... oh no, Aurora Veil, so just a Blizzard. But we're both able to take that quite nicely. No freeze as well, so we will get the Flare Blitz off. Take that Ninetales down to its Sash. And we just go for a Heavy Slam into that Pheromosa. Now this next turn is a bit tricky. I've got Extreme Speed, so I could go for the Extreme Speed into the Ninetales. But it could protect it, and then that Pheromosa could get an attack off, which isn't ideal, to be honest. Because it probably would target down into the Arcanine, and we would lose it. So I could protect the Arcanine, allow my opponent to get the Aurora Veil up. But I think I'm not... I'd rather lose Arcanine with a chance to take that Ninetales down to prevent the Aurora Veil. So I'm just going to go for the Heavy Slam and the Extreme Speed. But we see the Ninetales withdraw here. Sandslash come in. We do go for the Extreme Speed. And here's that all-out pummeling from the Pheromosa. I imagine it'll be into the Arcanine slot. Or it might be into the Celesteela slot. Wonder if we'll be able to survive this. Depends how... if it's into the Celesteela, it depends how well it's EV. But it's not, it's into the Arcanine. So we will be able to take down the Pheromosa this turn at least, with a Heavy Slam. So Pheromosa gets a Beast Boost in Special Attack. And the Heavy Slam is enough to take down that Pheromosa. So we get a Beast Boost ourselves. And it's in Special Defense. Now what have we got to bring in? We've got the Xurkitree. And we've got the Dragonite. Oh dear. Like, we don't want to bring in the Dragonite, really, do we? Not really. I'm going to bring in Xurkitree. Which isn't too bad, to be honest, because we've got the electric terrain behind us now. We do need to watch out for earthquakes or tectonic rages from the Sandslash. And the thing is, like Celesteela's heavily threatened right now, so what to do. What hidden power is this? I don't even know the hidden power of this. It's got to be hidden power ice, right? I'm going to protect the Xurkitree, and I'm going to just protect my Celesteela. No, I'm going to bring in... Yeah, I'm just going to protect. But we run out of time, so we're probably going to lose the Celesteela this turn. Faffing round. Icicle Crash into the Xurkitree. Dazzling Gleam. So we're going to get away with it. Okay. We get away with it massively. We're going to get a Heavy Slam. Hopefully into that Tapu Koko slot. So, yeah, we get away with it massively there. Right. Let's just go for a T-Bolt into the Sandslash, and let's protect the Celesteela here. Here's the Icicle Crash. This is into the Xurkitree. I think we'll be able to take this though. And then the Dazzling Gleam, but we just see a Thunderbolt. We get the Thunderbolt off from our Xurkitree. I don't know how much this is going to do. I wouldn't have thought it'll pick up the... It does pick up the KO. Excellent. And Xurkitree now gets a Beast Boost. So, my opponent down to his Tapu Koko and the Ninetales. And the Ultra Beasts are waging war on the battlefield. So this isn't going too bad. The Ninetales has got to come in now, but I think the hail will end the turn the Ninetales comes in. So we have just protected with our Celesteela. I think my opponent probably has to double in to... now I could just protect my Xurkitree here, and... yeah, I'll just switch in the Dragonite. It probably will take a Thunderbolt. No. On second thoughts, let's go for a T-Bolt into the Tapu Koko and a Heavy Slam into the Ninetales. So there's the T-Bolt. Is going into that Celesteela. Can we take a single target Blizzard? I don't know. I don't know. No. So we should have protected there. We definitely should have protected. But the hail has stopped. And the Dragonite can probably... I don't know. It'll be able to take a Dazzling Gleam. It's whether or not it can take a Blizzard once the multi-skill's been broke. But can Dragonite pull us out of the fire with a Bulldoze? It's going to be super awesome if it does. We know that Tapu Koko's Life Orb, so we don't need to expect like a Twinkle Tackle or anything like that. It'll probably be just a T-Bolt or a Dazzling Gleam. And the Ninetales will just go for a Blizzard probably, or a Freeze Dry maybe. So there's the Dazzling Gleam. Ooh. Tapu Koko goes down. I don't know if we're going to be able to survive this. It's a Freeze Dry. Can we? Come on, Dragonite. Oh my god, it survived. Sick. Okay. Tommy, your Dragonite is the best. So, we managed to survive the Freeze Dry. and take the match. Very good game to my opponent, very enjoyable game, and really good till the end. So I hope you guys enjoyed that at home. I certainly did. Clutch survival right at the end there. We definitely should have protected the circuitry though. The turn that we just attacked with it, it would have made more sense and put ourselves in a way better position going into that last turn. It would have kept both moves kind of double targets going into the last turn, because we wouldn't have got knocked out by the Dazzling Gleam from the Koko into the circuitry, which would have just lowered the attack power on the Dragonite, meaning that we would have been able to survive a Blizzard or a Freeze Dry coming into us. So we'll not save that, but what a great start to the episode, guys. So we'll just jump into our next battle and see if we can find our next opponent pretty quickly. So what music are we going to go for? Let's go for Enter the Ultra Beasts. It seems quite fitting to have that now. And we have an next opponent from Japan, 1607 rating, playing a team of Vanillux, Alolan Sandslash, Arcanine, Hariyama, Kartana, and Tapu Lele. So again, we've got another Hail Core. And again, we're going to have to tackle it. But we've got a few different Pokemon to contest with in this team. So we've got the Arcanine for the Intimidate onto our Pokemon. We've got the Hariyama that'll offer that Fake Out support. The Kartana that does threaten things like the Nihilego and the Tapu Bulu. And the Tapu Lele. That is going to be a bit of a pain. So again, I think I really want to bring Arcanine, Celesteela here. Both very strong against the majority of this opponent's team. So the Intimidate's going to be nice. Or I could lead the Dragonite here. No, I'm not going to lead the Dragonite because we can't Sky Drop that Hariyama, so it's not going to be too helpful. Let's see. Nihilego could be quite nice. But then again, it gets beat pretty hard off the Kartana. Let's think. Nihilego. If I can clear the Hail kind of core up, then Nihilego doesn't do a bad job, really. So we'll go with that. We'll go with the Nihilego. Celesteela also covers with Arcanine the Kartana, so we don't need to be too worried there. Obviously, it's not a Pokemon to kind of just forget about and underestimate. If it gets one Beast Boost and gets on a roll, then it's going to quickly start taking the game away from you. So we need to be careful with that. The thing that scares me a bit is the Vanillux. It's so powerful. Like, its Blizzard is way stronger than Ninetales, and you normally see them. They're normally scarfed, so they'll be outspeeding everything, which is not ideal. So we did get the Intimidate off with our Arcanine. And we see that the Vanillux is actually slower than our Arcanine because the hill went up after us. So, what can we do here? You go for a Flamethrower into the Sandslash. Or, to be honest, we could probably go for... I'm scared of the Tectonic Rage slightly from that Sandslash. But in case it does protect, I don't think it will protect. I'm just going to go for an Inferno Overdrive, and I'm going to go for a Heavy Slam into that Vanillux. So the Vanillux does withdraw. See the Arcanine come out. Okay. We'll get the Intimidate off onto us. But if we can get this Inferno Overdrive off, it's not going to matter, the Sandslash. Unless it's... Oh wow, okay. So that's a nice tech. So we see the Aurora Veil from the Sandslash come up. But I don't think it's going to be enough to survive this Inferno Overdrive. Not even intimidated behind the Aurora Veil. Unless it's sashed. That could be an option. It's probably a bit overkill going for this, but it's nice to get rid of something. Yeah, so there's the sash and the Sandslash with the sash. We get the Heavy Slam off. Gonna do very minimal damage to that Arcanine. I wonder if we're gonna see the Lele come in on the Arcanine slot to stop the extreme speed from our Arcanine. That would make a lot of sense for my opponent to do that. Thing is, I don't want to bring in I don't want to bring Nihilego in while the hail's up because it just breaks its sash. But I guess it'll be kind of getting broke anyway. Switching it in. And the Xurkitree. Yeah, I'm gonna bring in Xurkitree because Nihilego could probably come in a lot more handy late game than the Xurkitree would do. So you see the Sandslash withdraw. See the Tapu Lele come in. Very clever. So yeah, as we expected, but we thought it might be on the other slot. Probably see this Arcanine go for a Flare Blitz, which will be into our Xurkitree. Hopefully it just procs the berry on the Xurkitree. Yeah, so there's the Flare Blitz. Wow, one hit KO. It's pretty monstrous. I wonder if that's banded Arcanine. So we'll bring in the Nihilego now, because we can threaten the KO onto this this Arcanine, but Nihilego will go down. What have we got on our Arcanine? We've got Wild Charge. If we can get rid of the Arcanine, we're alright here, to be honest. I'm going to switch in my Celesteela for my Arcanine. And I'm going to go for a Power Gem into the Arcanine. We might lose an Nihilego here. Okay, so that is a Scarfed Tapu Lele, I think. Does activate our Sash, but we do get the Power Gem off. We will go down to Hail, but that Arcanine's really the only thing that's kind of stopping us from sweeping with our Celesteela right now, so it doesn't matter too much. We do get a Beast Boost, but we're going to go down to the Hail, so doesn't matter too much. But Celesteela should be able to kind of steal the show now, hopefully. So it'll be interesting to see what my opponent brings in. We've obviously got to be aware that that Aurora Veil is still up. There's obviously chances that we could get frozen as well from things like Blizzard, etc. But I wonder if the Sandslash will come in. But it's a Vanillux. Okay. So we're probably going to see some Blizzards coming out now. I am just going to go for a Heavy Slam into the Lele, and I'm going to protect the Arcanine because it's probably likely that my opponent will just Psychic into that slot. So there's a Psychic into the Arcanine Protect, and there's the Blizzard. So as long as we don't get frozen, we'll be able to get a Heavy Slam off. See the damage from that, it's crazy. This probably won't pick up the KO, or will it? It will! Excellent. Excellent. So even Tman's Celesteela is an absolute boss. So, get the Beast Boost there. Let's see, Does the Psychic Terrain disappear yet? I don't think so. I think we've got like maybe 2 more turns of Psychic Terrain, so we can't really take advantage of the extreme speed just yet. So this turn I am going to go for Heavy Slam into the Sandslash, and I'm going to go for a Flare Blitz into the Vanilluxe. We might lose Arcanine here, may do. But if we can take down the Sandslash and then take it back to 1-on-1. So we see a Rock Slide come out. It's really decent damage. Arcanine flinched. Ah, that is super unfortunate. Wow, okay. And we get the freeze on our Arcanine, which is not cool. But the hail should end this turn. We do take the Sandslash down. Hail should end this turn. Come on, hail, end. Get the Beast Boost. We need the hail to end for the Arcanine to survive. Hail stopped. Excellent. So, that Blizzard is not going to be as accurate anymore. The Aurora Veil wears off. So, we should be able to clean this game up. Hopefully. Because the Flare Blitz has a nice side effect where if you are frozen and you use it, it thaws you instantly and you get to kind of target down your opponent with it. So, Arcanine melts the ice with its Flare Blitz. This should take this Vanilluxe down. We're in huge damage, and Arcanine, get in. Wins the show for us. So, really good result again, and a lot better today than it was yesterday, guys. We're really starting to get a kind of hang of the team. Against 2 hail teams as well in a row. You know, we had the variants there, both with the Alolan Sandslash, one with Ninetales, one with the Vanilluxe. But we saw the power difference between those Blizzards from the Vanilluxe to the Ninetales. Like, Vanilluxe is definitely one of those Pokemon I really am interested in looking at. Its power is ridiculous. So you imagine putting a Life Orb on it, or a Choice Specs on it, or something, you know, getting in a Tailwind and have Helping Hand next to it. It's going to be doing a lot of big damage. It's got a lot of potential. It's a decent Pokemon, and it brings the weather as well, quite a slow weather, so it's nice against rain as well if you run a slower variant, because it's always going to be slower than things like Pelipper. But again, like your standard problems that you have with hail, it'll always struggle against things like Gigalith and Torkoal, so I just things to keep in mind. But we're going to wrap things up there, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you've got any questions about the team, the matches that we've played, anything that I said that was coming up later on the channel earlier in the episode, just shoot me a message down below in the comments and I will get back to you as soon as possible. But we will leave things there and we will come back and start again tomorrow. So we'll continue with this team tomorrow. Again, just a massive shout out to Tommy Cooleen for the team. I will keep all his social media stuff linked down in the description, so you can go and check him out on Twitch, on YouTube, on Twitter. So yeah, do go and do that though, guys, because he is a super cool guy. He's like one of the nicest guys in the VGC community. So do that, and he's having a phenomenal season as well. So we'll leave it there, guys. We'll come back and try again tomorrow. So whatever you're doing, guys, take care of yourselves, have a great time, and until tomorrow. Sorry guys, I cut off the video before I even said bye-bye, but we'll come back, and yes. So, whatever you're doing, have a great time, take care of yourselves, and until tomorrow, I will see you then. So until then, guys, bye-bye!